Hello there YouTubers, welcome to Friendly Inferno's channel, hosting the Super Anime Station. Today I'm going to be reviewing the One Piece episode 572, carrying on from the big Yonko herself, Big Mom. Last time she sent her men to pick up some sweets and candies, so we're carrying on from there. Where it starts off with the, I think it was Neptune and his left minister, I think it was, yeah, or, I can't remember, left or right, the seahorse dude. He's talking about how the treasures, I can't remember what it was called, the Yamata box, where that's the box that gave Hordy those energy pills, because basically the minister put a explosive trigger on the box itself, which allows it to, which it prevents criminals from stealing it, or like when they open it, it goes boom, and from there, they were worried about Luffy and all that because Neptune said to them that, he said to them that they can keep whatever treasure they find, like every single one they find, which normally sent Sanji, Zoro, and Luffy to find them, but they found them from Karibaru, whatever his name is, Karibaru, swamp dude, Mudman. It's quite funny that they gave all their treasure away, which Luffy was like threatening Big Mom, which was like a big thing. Like, already you just entered the new world. I don't know if it was part of the new world, I guess, or the entrance to the new world, and you're already taking on a emperor. I mean, like, come on. I mean, like, I think it's been taking a bit far. I mean, like, I like it. Like, he's not afraid of taking on Big Mom. I mean, like, she looks really horrible. Well, she looks hideous just from like seeing some of her face already, and you can tell she's a cannibal already from eating her men, which is kind of disturbing, as she's one of the emperors, and I don't even want to think of how fat and ugly she looks. So enough of that. It's funny when Karibaru, or whatever his name is, he woke up, he's all confident about him having his treasures with him, which he checked his stomach, and apparently there's nothing in there. Which he was really pissed off about, which he went after, like, he went near the candy factory, he saw Big Mom's two men, which they already had the treasure back, they had the treasure on them, so from that, he challenged them, because remember, Caribou has like 200 million berries. I think the one that looks like a lion cat thing, whatever, the lion dude, I can't remember his name, he has like 330 million berry, and that's just one of her crew. Like, he's just I think he's like a higher up, but I mean, like, he's still one of her crew members, which he took out Caribou in one hit as well, so it tells you something that he's not gonna survive that well in the new world if he's really picking fights with like people from like big all the big Yonkos or the emperors, just taking out the emperors, I guess, like anything related to them. And I mean, like, it's quite funny seeing him like get on, like he's all overconfident with having like his Gatling gun and everything, and it was funny because that dude, he has that cat lion, whatever. He has a zone, I think it was a zone type through. He had a turtle shell. Yeah, I think it was a turtle shell, which it doesn't really reveal much, but he used that shell to protect himself from getting all the bullets into his back. Which from there, like I said, Caribou, he got owned one hit. That was just, oh gosh, that made my day. And from there, I think it's just generally about Neptune and all that. I think, oh yeah, now I remember. Jimmy was talking to Neptune about the big, his big duty he has left to finish, is to separate their contract with, his contract with Big Mom, because he has I think it was the new the Sun Pirates, the Sun Pirates, they are working under Big Mom, but I'm like, he knows Big Mom is a threat if he leaves, but he was like, once he leaves, he's going to join the Straw Hats crew, which he did declare to Luffy that once he finishes his job, he will be back and he will join them officially. But obviously, Luffy's already started a fight with Big Mom, so that's kind of like a big step there. But remember, Luffy does always have Shanks as well. You have to remember that. Later on, like last half of it is quite interesting. We get to see the Marines, and it's quite cool to see that Tashigi, she got promoted to captain, and all the men were just like attracted to her. It was quite funny because they were just distracted while a cannonball was headed for the ship. Like they were just gawking at her. And then we see Smoker, and oh, he looks like a badass. He's been promoted to a vice admiral, and you know, just looking at him, he's all overconfident and everything. The way he looks, he's kind of changed his appearance a bit. They all have, because obviously it's been 2 years. Having like vice admiral already, and he already knows about the Straw Hats like saving Fishman Island, which have some hints that the Marines must have kept an eye, on him or something like that. But that's generally it for the episode. I hope you enjoyed this review. I think this episode deserved probably like I know I gave a lot of 8s. I don't know, I think I'll give it a 7 or something like that. 7 or it's between like 7.5, something like that out of 10, because again, it wasn't much action, but it did have its hilarious moments where, what happened to Caribou or whatever his name was, getting on with one hair. The way he looks, he's already freaky enough as it is. But I hope you enjoyed this. Comment, rate, subscribe, and goodbye.